Mhm, mhm, mhm. It's all cat, baby. It's all cat. All cat. Everything should be in uppercase letters. Cause it's all cat. That's all I hear. That's all that's going on. And possibly, that's all that will continue. Is all nothing but happen. Just you know, put a lid on it and close it tightly. Put a lid on it and close it tightly. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I hear is capping. That's all I hear. That's all people is saying. But they out here making it seem like they, you know, what they capping about is actual facts. And think that it needs some validation for what? To be lying? To be blade out lying. Just lying for no reason. We get enough of that. And that's what's going on in the world of boxing. When will the truth set you free? That's all I hear is a whole bunch of cat. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter what type of fan you are of this sport, but let me just say clearly to you this morning, none of these athletes, these boxers, fighters, brawlers, whatever you call them, do not need any extra help or needs any help from you, from me. They don't need your help to help them do their job. Their job is to seek, destroy, and conquer. This is the order, ladies and gentlemen. And that's all I hear is cat. You could be a fan of whoever you want to be a fan of. I am not taking that right from you because I don't have the power to do that. But I respect it clearly. But hey, let's not worship. Let's not worship like they're God and goddesses. Let's just be totally honest on this situation, ladies and gentlemen. Because like I said, I hear nothing but all cap. Salute the D1 in the building. Just do my sister Quee. I am about to tear it down. And some people may feel some type of way this morning. But listen, I'm going to lay it down without laying down a cuss word because I'm nice like that and I'm tired of it. I am just so tired of it. Content creators and all. These fighters don't need no extra help from you and I. Our job is not to be hamburger helpers about who they really are and what they are. And I'm going to start off the conversation saying ain't no goddamn goats in women boxing. Now, who want the smoke? I'm tired of it. Ain't no goat in women boxing. No. No, it's not. And the reason why it's not, because y'all wasn't calling nobody a goat until they called themselves a goat, a bully, or anything else. We gonna stop this nonsense. If they are what they are, they don't need our damn help. Stop helping them. Let they skills, like Shakur say, pay the bills. I'm tired of it. Don't need no extra shoe shining, polishing, and all that. Let them do what they say they can do, or they just need to get out the way. Ain't no damn goat in women boxing right now. It's not. It's not even enough women competition to be calling somebody a damn goat. Okay? Let's get to it. Because a goat wants all the smoke. A goat don't want no setup advantages. Let's just start there. And his sister been doing nothing but having setup advantages. What are we talking about? Is she really the best technical skill woman in all sports? in all of women boxing. Let's come on, let's just tell the truth for one time. Nobody else ever got the shot at being anything in women boxing or the GOAT, but soon as she come out, oh, there's a GOAT. You can't think for your damn self? GOATs ain't pulling people up from other weight classes. Let me just start there. You Mr. and Mrs. Bad are all badasses. You ain't looking for nobody. Oh, well, won't you come up to me and see where I'm at? Now, if they ask or if they call out for you, that's something different. See, if they do a Mikey Garcia and they stand on it, that's something different. But when you is a bigger person telling somebody, come on up here, then I got to question you. And for me, ladies and gentlemen, that's not GOAT-like characteristics to me. Fighting people who that's too inexperienced to be in the ring with you in the first place. That's not GOAT-like characteristics. Where's the realness in it, y'all? Stop the capping. What are we talking about? Y'all only saying it because she came out and said it. Y'all never made up your damn minds about a damn GOAT in women boxing. Stop the cap. And before she even called herself that, I'm pretty sure there was a few women that could have got that damn name, but ain't none of y'all pull the trigger with y'all tongue on it. What are we talking about? Where was all the technical skills at? It was a slugfest. That's all it was. What happened to the slugfest? What happened to the boxing? Where was Chris Sharp jabs and setting up the 1-2-3s, the 2-1? Where was all that at? I ain't seen none of that. When the last time y'all seen that? Let's talk about it. When was the last time y'all seen that? From her, the GOAT, the GOAT. Somebody answer me this morning. When the last time you seen, don't sweat the technique from the GOAT? Bruce Gas in the building. When was the last time y'all seen it? I'll wait. Oh, I'm still waiting. What, some weight classes ago? A couple pounds ago? Help me out this morning. I know y'all just ain't gonna let me do all this talking myself. But okay, I got y'all. When? And go ahead, say in your mind, man, you tripping, you shitting on or whatever like that. Say it to me. I do things with no cap. I just want to have a conversation and pour all the layers back on it, which is something that y'all always afraid to do. That's why y'all be all capping, because y'all just stay at the cap and y'all don't even take the damn cap off. Y'all ain't even twisting it. If anything, you keep tightening it the hell up. So what you keeping sealed in won't come out. You can't hide nothing. Start being honest. When was the last time we seen the GOAT in the ring on some super technical goddamn? Somebody answer my question. Y'all watch fights. This is what I'm talking about. Helping people when we don't need to. Because I can't even get a freaking response. I get it. What's already understood don't need to be explained. But listen, man, I'm tired of it. All this damn capping. And what makes a person the GOAT of the sport that they the GOAT of? can't be a GOAT if you never really face any adversity in your journey of becoming a GOAT, the champion, or any of that. I get you, Queen, but shit, dominance, when dominance come with something that's already dominated, it's like you're getting a package in the mail. It already comes a little damaged. Like buying something used. It's just refurbished. It's levels to this, right? And we ain't all these is the space and levels, not all like that. But come on. Is she really the GOAT? What makes her the GOAT? She hasn't been looking like no GOAT lately. She been. What's been happening lately? She looked technically sound with less weight on her ass. Huh? Somebody talk to me. So she's the only one in women boxing that fits the description of being the damn GOAT. But before she even called herself that, Amanda Serrano was running around tearing Ish up. And facing, ain't nothing in the heavyweight division, Cam. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, because the damn short ain't her. It's not her. It's not her. Right now, ain't no GOAT. Right now, that's up for grabs. It's people been running around saying they Bumgarner is the GOAT. People been thinking that Amanda Serrano was the GOAT. Before this little young lady even called herself the GOAT. Now tell me I'm captain. TD in the building. Tell me I'm capping. Am I lying? Am I making this up? Y'all know I'm not. I don't do none of that. I don't do no clickbait, catch bait. I don't do none of that. Let's pull the layers back, you little sissies. Let's pull the layers back, you little sissies. That's all y'all want to do is put a damn band-aid on something. And that's it, but never want to take the band-aid off. Never want to properly treat the wound. You got to remove the scab once, it starts. Come on, man. I'm tired of it. Just going along with it. Yeah. If you say so, you say so, sir. If you say so, ma'am. Don't get up on out here with that Django type of the action y'all got going on with all this capping y'all keep got going on. It's horrible. If they good, they good. If they okay, they okay. If they really the creme of the creme, they really the creme of the creme. But you ain't been putting it in the proper perspective. You've been putting the extra sauce and mayonnaise and all type of stuff on it. But swear that you cooking you damn building, but scared to pour the layers all the way back. I like to get down to the seed. I like to go to the root. I like to dig what's up under the dirt. See, y'all keep dealing with what's above the surface, what's on the surface. No. We're going to stop this. And by any means, if I can help slow it down in boxing talk, that's what I'm going to do. Or is it more so that Clarissa's just that more talented? Wow, what a question. Yes, great question. And this is no hate, because everybody gets it. Don't matter who or she is. They gets it, and I'm tired of the capping. They don't need for us to be hamburger helpers. We shouldn't have to fluff up no damn Devin, fluff up no damn Tank, any of them. All fighters included. We don't have to fluff up and nothing. If they are who they are, or if you can accept who they really are, then it won't be a damn problem. But see, that's the problem. You really want to accept who these fighters really are that you rocking out with. You really don't want to accept who they are. You already know who they really are, and then the rest of y'all don't know who they are. I think so too, Tommy. But come on with the nonsense. It's not enough competition in women boxing for anybody to be the damn GOAT. God damn it. Barely a half a dozen, barely a little more than a half a dozen heavyweights. And what the hell is that? That's not a division. That's just a handful of damn fighters. And y'all act like that heavyweight division over there is really a heavyweight division with only no more than 8 women fighters at most. Whatever it is. That's not a division. What are we talking about? Where's climbing through the ranks and really testing everything there? So you can't give her no GOAT damn status on that with something. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop it. Portalair's back. I got you since you won't. Since you won't, Portalair's back. I got you this morning. Y'all playing too much. Think about it. There's no competition. It ain't enough competition to put on the scale to be somebody. You could say she the damn GOAT. Way more division titles. This is what I'm saying, Mr. Gumbo. So everybody over there really was pump faking when it came to women boxing, and I'm going to call it the way that it is. With the women boxing, and just because, if there's any woman of today that deserved to be called the damn GOAT because she ain't the same ethnicity as you, yeah, I ain't afraid to say it, you capping asses. That's why y'all ain't want to say, oh, she the GOAT. Or she's the GOAT. Why? Because they ain't a sister. They ain't a melanated sister. See, I get on y'all asses. When it's actually someone that did more body work than she did in the sport of boxing. And she had 50-50 fights. Yeah. What we talking about? See, this is what I'm talking about. Just doing it just to be doing it. Oh, just because our skin is the same color, man. That's what time y'all on. Because y'all shouldn't have waited until she opened her big mouth and start calling herself that. Why y'all didn't call nobody to go before then? I'm talking to y'all. People way in the back. Why wasn't it a damn GOAT in women boxing before she start calling herself that? Yeah, do I get all that? And it's against nothing. But that should just make her the damn GOAT. I thought we supposed to decide who that is. She already put that in our heads. That's what I'm saying. He say she's the most proven, just out of all the women. Out of all the women, she's the most proven. Nah. I don't think she the most proven, man. I don't think she the most proven, just. I'm not shitting on your, I'm not gonna even go, that's you, but no, I don't think she's the most proven. Nah, I doubt that. She ain't the most proven. I would have to give that to that little Puerto Rican girl, young lady. Most proven? No. And then, there's some others in the sport that face tougher level of competition than she has. She hasn't, you know what I mean? I'm going to pull the layers back. I'm going to twist the damn cap off so it can all come out. Exactly, Mr. Gumbo. Because I like, oh yeah, let's go along with it. Why wasn't anyone that was putting in work before her was not considered to go to women boxing? I'm still trying to figure this out, and I think I already answered that. Because you just had to put a sister there, right? It got to be a sister. I don't give a damn what your ethnicity is. If you are that, you are that, and you would get that from me. I don't care who you are. Just because we the majority of the ass kickers, that don't mean we just supposed to just get these titles out. They got to earn it too. She had one of the easiest routes, easy bake oven routes over there in women boxing. And this is facts. Not hate, facts. And we don't know if she can beat everybody because she hasn't fought everybody. We don't know if she can beat everybody, and you better not be going off the eye test. Sometimes the eye test can be a damn delusion, okay? So I can't give her that. Y'all just ran with it because she's assistant. She start calling herself that. Would y'all agree to it if Alicia the Bumgarner start calling herself the GOAT before Clarissa? I'm just asking for a friend. Would y'all have rock with it and started calling anybody in women boxing the GOAT if they started calling themselves that before Clarissa Shields? Answer me honestly. Come on, let's get on with it. Let's get on with it. I had enough of this. I had enough, man. Of course, Quee. Of course, sis. Now, I'm done with that. If anybody don't like what I said, y'all can holler at me on it. I'm around. Now, let me move on to this next thing, because I'm getting tired of it. Now, let me go on over into the biggest thing that's going on in the sport of boxing right now with you moist meter ass men. You moist meter ass men, when it comes to these goddamn male boxers, y'all act like y'all a bunch of goddamn women at an all damn woman concert and Marvin Gaye's on stage and you're just throwing your goddamn, your tighty whities or whatever up there. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all don't act like heterosexual men the way y'all act about these damn fighters, man. Y'all don't. I ain't saying that you ain't, but your emotions show something different. Yeah, Quee, I said it. I said it and I say it 1,000 times. Who gonna stop me from speaking my mind? No damn body. And I wish they would try to do something about it. Now, crack you upside your head with your mother should have taught you better common sense. And then we gonna move on. But damn it, men. Damn it, men. My mans, all my homies, my mans, man up. Stop pickle pulling these dudes. They don't need no hamburger helpers. Yeah, Marky Dan. Speak how you feel about me. You could say whatever you want. 3 things you don't call me. A bitch or a pussy or a nigga. I would end your life. Call me anything else but that. Men, y'all gonna just keep on continue to being pickle pullers for these dudes? They men too. Put some testosterone in your boxing talk, chumps. All right, we could do that, Just. Yes, sir. What are we talking about, men? Can you stand the rain, you bunch of new edition asses? You can't stand the rain. That's why you keep having pom-poms when it comes to talking about these damn mouths. And they definitely got something to damn prove. They keep talking they this and they that. Show me what you got, public enemy number 1. Stop fluffing these dudes and giving these dudes more credit than what they deserve. Because then there's guys you don't give the right credit to. You either discredit or overly credit some damn body. You overly discredit people and you overly credit people. Keep it real about these dudes. And since y'all like to be in the outside part of the personal side of their lives too, keep it real on that too. Keep it real on everybody that's a damn suspect of putting anything in a damn body, no matter what it is. But everybody attacking Ryan Garcia, and I don't even like this dude, but I'm real. So now they attack the PD, and Ryan Garcia's the poster boy. A pet. Really? Really? Really, people? I'm gonna start pinning it just, they probably won't send a damn thing. Huh? What we talking about? Tell these dudes to show us who they really are without us having to help their asses. Shit, they ain't got to help them. They better be who they say they are. Stop dumbing down. Most of these guys ain't really out there making moves to really be great. They're not. The ones that should be getting the credit is the ones that's always in the position to lose against these guys. I wish your core could have wired goddamn T.O. Jaw. You hear this nonsense from this clown? Oh, it was scripted. This was scripted. This was scripted. Man, hey, yo, really? I wish he could have knocked his damn tongue loose. Huh? He should have knocked this boy tongue loose. But then, on top of that, some of y'all try to give Shakur extra credit for beating this chump-ass dude. That ain't hard to beat. They ain't never really been the freaking man. He just had a couple of moments. 2 cents in the building. Hold up, 2 cents. I ain't got you in blue, sis. Hold on. There you go. What are we talking about? Y'all keep switching up. Well, if this guy fights him, then this guy means something. All this argument. Oh, they wasn't nothing. Now they something afterwards. That's a bunch of bullcrap ass talk. Stay on one side of the line with it. And why these dudes keep going back fighting guys that they said that wasn't good? Why? What are we talking about? So, yeah, Shakur gets credit for whipping his ass, but should he get moved up the list like that? Where the fuck was T.O. on a pound-for-pound list? Acting like this dude was one of the guys to beat. He wasn't. We been knew what the fuck was going on with him with his little shaky, achy, break up hard ass. What are we talking about? We can't do that. If an A-level fighter beat the fuck up on a C-level fighter, he gets C-level credit for beating up on a C-level fighter. Not because he's A-level. No. What are y'all doing? Yeah, cut that nonsense out, my G's. Cut that out. No, he don't get A1 credit for beating a C-level fighter just because he A-level. No, he get A-level goddamn credit for beating another A-level fighter. But he put on an A-level performance against a lower tier goddamn fighter. How much credit can you give somebody for that? That's what's supposed to happen. But y'all be on this hamburger help shit all capbaroonie pickle pulling ish, man. You don't need to do that. But no, he get the extra credit because he was lineal. Lineal what? That shit don't mean nothing. Stop giving these damn accolades and his titles more motherfucking credit than that shit deserve. Cause y'all doing that too much too. Then trying to switch up when a belt is more meaningful when it's not. Stop it. Y'all be doing too much, man. And y'all be cooking, you be boiling water with nothing in it. Be boiling water with nothing in it. Don't need to give these guys no extra credit. It is what it is. They should get A1 credit with telling them to beat somebody's ass that's clearly on the same skill level as they asses. I'm pretty sure with all these boxers out here, we can find a fucking 50-50 fight. Get up on out of here. I'm pretty sure we can find a 50-50 fight for all these dudes out here. I will, Gumbo, in a few minutes, bro. Thank you. What we talking about? You mean to tell me with all the damn bodies we got in the sport of boxing, we can't find no more than 15 true fucking goddamn 50-50 fights for these dudes in each weight class? How many bodies in the weight class? How many bodies per in the weight division? What are we talking about? That whack-ass Times Square card, Tommy D, that Fist of Fury, that you talking about that mess? Man, come on, man. No, we not doing that. It is really about guys that don't deserve extra credit. They just don't, and this is where my problem lies with y'all. Y'all don't have to do that. It's time for your guys to start getting in there with a 50-50 fight, and the problem will be solved. But the thing is that your guys is not getting in there with 50-50 matchups, whatever the reason is. Because I don't even want to go over that part, because you know why? Because it's just too much this, that, and the other. Either it ain't enough money or this, that, and I'm tired of hearing that crap. Then you got these knucklehead dudes, they stir up all this, do all this up with a puffin like they're gonna blow the house down, and then come fight night or the day before fight night, they disappear like motherfucking Jimmy Hoffa. Credit given, Tommy, LOL. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You know what? And it is so damn bad. BBO in the building. Opulent in the building. And it's so bad. That's why we got these two old ass senior citizens making their asses way back to the goddamn ring in September. You know why? Do you know why? Because all this goofy stuff that's going on with these fighters that y'all keep on hamburger helping and pickle pulling and glazed donut glazing. I don't care what's they old dusty reasons for coming back. We shouldn't need their asses back, but this is the reason why we need them back. I ain't watching that, but you know, people talk about, I'm gonna watch it. And yeah, because you be giving your today's fighters too much credit, they really ain't doing nothing. They all just doing a little something. There's only a couple handful of them in the whole damn sport of boxing that really did to do. And do what they really did. No extra credit. Not jumping, taking no more than 5 fights in a weight class, and then jumping up, and then having 1 fight at another weight class. Then you talk about somebody else from another weight class. Then you want to talk about stipulations and all that. I don't want to hear none of that. Size don't matter, right? Size don't matter, so shut up. Since size don't matter, that goes for every boxer who talking that ish. And have talked that ish. If skills pay the bills, then size don't matter. You shouldn't be worried about no rehydration clause. Matter of fact, if skills pay the bill and you are what you are, you shouldn't be worried about if you know motherfucker got some Tony Montana in their asses or not. Thank you, Mr. Gumbo. I'm sick of this nonsense. Sick of it. Everybody talking, posse up and all that. Get in y'all cliques, make a hurdle, and come and see me, and I'll take your whole damn clique out, you pickle pullers. You pickle pullers. Tired of this mess, man. Some of these guys are really good enough and don't need our help. They just need our support. Hey, talk about what they do on both sides. Just don't talk about their good side. Talk about where they need to tighten up at and everything else. If they make it to pay-per-view, buy pay-per-view here and there. You do what you can do with your support with your damn money. You understand what I'm saying? If you able to go to a fight here and there, go to a fight. But if you can't afford to go to a fight, that's cool. Everybody can't afford to go to a fight, but you might can pay for something. You might can pay for pay-per-view, or you might pay for one of these app subscriptions so you can still see the fight. That's all we need to be. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? That's all the support they need. All this extra-ish. If they are who they are, they will be who they say they are. That's just that. Muhammad Ali didn't need no damn fan to be overcredited. None of that. None of that. None of them fighters back in the day needed any hamburger helper from their fans. Can't say that about today's boxing. Don't give me that. When times change, I don't want to hear that. Time changes every couple seconds. So what's your point? But that don't mean that you accept the nonsense that it's no more damn ironclad sport. Now it's just a cotton ball, cotton candy fucking fest. Oh, well, you know, the metal was gone. We're settled for cotton. Yeah, snack do work. Anybody that's using snack, anybody suspect. But y'all keep jumping on some damn body about some damn little ass Ostarine. But the whole time you got motherfuckers that's using fucking snack. But you ain't questioning that. And you know who the originator of that is and what he made it for, and he came out of his mouth and said what it can do. For motherfucker tell you, man, listen, man, I could make shit happen without leaving a trace. Don't try to throw back a deflection and say, well, or have they been caught? If a motherfucker tell you they got a way of not getting caught, you dummy, then what that means? They telling you that they guilty. They telling you they so good at shit that they won't get caught. That's why some people that sold just as many drugs as anybody else and never spent no hard damn time in prison or jail. Why? What's the old saying? It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Don't matter if you're doing the wrong thing. Oh, it don't matter if you're doing the wrong thing. It's as long as you're doing the wrong thing right. Make that make sense. Connect the dots on that. Connect the dots on that. What are we talking about? I'm pouring the layers back on boxing. I'm sick of it. Soon when I catch you out there capping, I'm on your ass. I'ma set you straight or I will set you free. Never tell on your damn self. But they let that go by. Like that man, that man didn't just say that. So don't be questioning nobody about something that you really don't have no scientific proof of, you naked eye motherfuckers. Excuse my language. I had to get one out. You naked eye people, not everybody that knows exactly what Listerine really does. You don't know a damn thing. Half of y'all don't know what tap water really does, and you talk about all of a sudden you know what that does. What, you had it before? Because you ain't hear about it until you wind up hearing about it. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That don't secure a damn thing. But that just comes to show no matter how these guys look in and out the ring, just because they 30-0, 20-0, 11-0, 18-0, just because they don't have a loss on their record don't make their asses immortal. Hey, Tommy D, this ain't even off the damn coffee. The coffee is too weak this morning. I'm riding off of this energy since yesterday. I'm riding off this energy because what everybody been doing for the whole damn week, last week and the week before, I don't even need no extra shots, and they didn't give me enough shots in the ass for me to go ham. No pork attended. I'm sick of it, bro. I went from 20 push-ups to 400 a day per snack. Stop making excuses and go get your get back. Stop making excuses and then want to be, oh yeah, you think so too? Ain't no time for you and somebody else to be boosting buddies about because y'all having the same sentiment about somebody. Yeah, the same sentiment. Y'all really don't want that smoke. You goddamn Dev and Tank Shakur fans, most of y'all, not all of y'all, very small percentage ain't even on that boy-ish. But the other 97%, you Devin fans, you Hey Knights and your Shakurians, the other 97% of y'all on that boy-ish. And I'm here to cut your ass like cancer. You only have really a handful, a palm worth of Shakurians and Hey Night fans that actually be all way honest. Cause calling up, man, we ain't really got nothing to say about him over here, man. You know, he don't do nothing, man. He cut clean. He don't do no dumb stuff out the ring, man. You know, he always on point in the ring. Ain't nothing we can say bad about him. Stop capping. Probably can say worse about him than you can say worse about somebody else. Stop it, man. Stop it. They don't need your hamburger help. Hey, 2 cents, 8 cents. Mr. Gumbo's my guy. Now, Mr. Gumbo, I think you capping. Just a little bit. Hey, 2 cents. No, for real. Remember, this is snack. You know, Magneto created this. So I take his word. Shit. You know. I would take snack too, but I smoke greenery. I don't want that to mess up. Freddie Pendleton said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Just saying, oh, that just means you just want a shortcut. Keep taking these shortcuts, gonna have your career shortcut. Come on, I know you ain't like, listen, Magneto created that. Man, listen. Magneto created that. I ain't second guessing that. That's Magneto creation. You know, Mr. Untraceable? Shit. Magneto made that. Yeah, I take your word. Shit. Look at all the fighters. Look at all the fighters that came out and said they was taking snap. And look how they been looking. Huh? Yeah. Shit. Goddamn, you want to gain some damn weight? You go get some damn snack. You might gain a couple other things with it too. Oh yeah. Magneto created that. Hell yeah. I ain't second guessing that. So if we're going to give somebody a consistent or have a consistent attack on someone about a certain thing, then that shit goes for everybody. Everybody else, you don't give them a day off. So if y'all want to continue to be on Ryan, boxing is ultimate cheater. Boxing's biggest cheater, according to you, cornflakes. According to y'all, Ryan Garcia is today's boxing biggest cheat. Biggest cheat in the last 10 years of boxing. 15 years of boxing. He ain't been fighting that damn long. Okay. If that's the damn case, be like that for everybody, no matter if they've been caught once. But y'all ain't. Because y'all want to spoil yourself, and y'all can't because you ain't real. You fake-ass counterfeit dollar bills. Get up on out of here. Get up on out of here with that nonsense, man. Yeah. Be like that with everybody. Don't make it seem like Ryan Garcia is the ultimate damn cheater. Call it fair, you sissies. I ain't taking up for him. I'm taking up for the sake of boxing talk. That's what I'm doing. I ain't standing up for Ryan Garcia. I'm standing up for boxing talk because boxing talk don't have this nonsense in it. Take all that crap over there, start watching them damn reality shows that some of y'all be watching, because I can tell by y'all attitudes. The energy that y'all bring over to boxing talk. Y'all be watching all that, you know, what's that, the baddies and all that nonsense. Take that ish over there. Don't bring that over here. This supposed to be the realm of the real deal. But how can boxing be the realm of the real deal when people can't even keep it real? What are you gaining for not keeping it real? I gotta ask y'all that. What are y'all gaining for not keeping it real? Nothing. What are you getting? What are you getting out of, pickle pulling? What are you getting out of it? I mean, y'all got to get something out of it. Or y'all just doing it because y'all just like that? Y'all just naturally so fandom out like that? If that's what it is, you're gullible like that? Shit, you can't get nothing out of all this extra shit. You either pick a fighter, either win or lose. They either one of the best or ain't part of the best at all, or they the best. You doing extra-ish, what do you get out of it? You do all this for this fighter, live for him, cat for him, and then when his ass get in the ring and get exposed, then what? You going to continue to do the same thing? What are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? Not a damn thing. If you ain't getting a little check, I ain't talking about the ones that's actually getting paid. I'm talking about the rest of y'all. What are you getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? We know the ones that's getting something out of it. I ain't talking about them. At least they getting paid. The rest of y'all ain't even getting goddamn paid. What are you getting out of it? With the ones that you glazing the most, do they people send you a front row, a side seat to the fights or something? Cause if you ain't getting nothing, then what the hell? Why do I need cappuccino? In my MC Light bag, I crammed to understand the nonsense that y'all got going on with y'all men. God damn. And this is the reason why women say, man, we harder than men. I guess so. All women, no matter if they follow the sport of boxing or not, they must have got the memo about, the men that talk about boxing all day and do content. Yo, they emotional as an MFer. And they probably came and put their binoculars on and shit and said, damn. Yeah, shit. Now they looking at other men like that because y'all soft asses. Like, damn, they so emotional. My lady, I've been watching joints and y'all be whining and all that. My lady heard some of y'all cats whining like a bunch of biatches. She said, what the hell? You know what she said? I see why you talk to them like that. Look, they act like a bunch of females. She said, damn, they soft. Damn. I ain't making this up. I ain't throwing none of this on you to blemish your name or your brand. You're soft. People hear and they see it. That's why I said this nonsense, this bullcrap, capping ass, pickle pulling, donut glazing energy is not good for the sport of boxing because it's turning people away from the sport. But you act like you the one. Some of y'all don't even need to have making freaking channels. Some of y'all shouldn't even have channels. I'm on my 5th channel. My 5th YouTube channel. Got shut down 4 times because of haters and all that crap. They need to be shutting y'all down, putting all this bull crap out here. Tommy D. Gumble dropping it in the comment. Come on, man. What we talking about? Be honest, men. Be honest about these dudes. You don't have to do no extra help for these guys. Ain't none of them the best. Ain't none of them the best. If they haven't did that best type of road work, they are not the best. They are not the best. So they need to stop saying they the best if they having stipulations to proving that they are really the best. This is a business where you want to conquer. Not be airtight with some damn body. Ain't no friendship in this. Then if you really got a friendship, like I've been saying, you'll get in the ring, handle business, no matter what is boxing. You're going to get hit, you're going to hit your opponent back. Y'all going to fucking lose. Somebody's going to win, but y'all both win at the end of the day. Y'all both got that goddamn paid. How many friendships have y'all heard that fell apart between 2 boxers after they got in the ring with each other? And don't even lie, because y'all would have been talking about this damn crap. Don't make up a damn lie. And don't go searching now. You've been had enough time to search. But there y'all going against, oh man, no man, it's deeper than that. Then show me Find me some friendships between two fighters that actually got in the ring with each other and they was no longer friends after that. They either got in the ring and remained friends, or they didn't get in the ring at all and remain friends. Show me. There's no limit to your competitive nature. If your own family member wound up being your competition in a damn sport, it is what it is. I got some homies, brothers, like it was 5 of them. They all competed against each other in all the same fucking sports they played. They was never on the same team. And these dudes, when they teams used to have to face each other, no matter if it was basketball, football, whatever, them dudes, on this field, you ain't my brother. On this court, you ain't my brother. Man, after that, man, ain't nothing. That's how you know how tight a bond is. Don't give me this nonsense. Once again, how many friendships that took place in boxing after 2 friends got the ring and fought wound up falling apart? Exactly, old school, no matter who it is. Then if it's really all that, if you really my friend, you wouldn't want to be my competition. But this is a competitive sport. Somebody got to move the fuck on. Or move over, or wait, we going to get it down for the crown. That means that whatever they have going on ain't tight like that. That's what that means. You can't tell me otherwise. Because I've been on this earth long enough to know both of them to know what a true bond is and what a true bond is not. Them dudes can't show me no representation of a true bond. I've been through it before they was fucking even born. Ain't no true bond. Somebody worry about losing to the other one. They ain't worrying about the money for real. They worrying about losing to the other one, and they ain't gonna be able to take it personal. Take it personal. Then take it personal, gangstar shit. I ain't gonna be on no Jermaine Jackson, don't take it personal. Then take it personal. That's on you. You gonna have to deal with that, not me. Don't tell me no what the hell I don't understand about no damn true bond. That shit ain't like that. Cause they were getting a motherfucking ring. Can't tell me nothing different when it comes to that and other things. Is damn sure that. Been on this planet for 56 goddamn years. I know what a true bond is. There ain't no true bond because they would have gotten the damn ring. Real homie used to love to challenge each other. What are we talking about? They used to love that shit. I used to love that, man. After the basketball game, you talking your shit to your homie. Man, I cross your ass over. This, that, and the other. If you're really holding down on that friendship, you ain't going to take that shit personal. I got a homie that can talk shit to me all day, dog, because he whoops my ass in basketball. Roast me to my Johnny Gills, and I never, ever took it personal. It makes you damn better, if anything. Learn from it, even if they not trying to teach you anything, you better learn from it. I mean, I didn't got, listen, I didn't got laughed at thousands and thousands of times. One of my childhood homies always roasted me on how he used to kill me in basketball and let everybody, y'all can laugh, but this is the reason why I was on y'all asses. I ain't never taken personal. I'm like, well, nigga, you better than basketball than me. And the shit that I was better than his ass, and he did not take that personal. So how true your friendship or your brotherhood or your sistership it really is. Don't give me none of that. It's a competitive sport. You ain't got no time for that. You don't want to be king then. King don't have friends. When you want the throne, you don't want friends. What goddamn king got a throne in his castle and got a seat, another seat right next to his seat for his damn homie? Don't give me that. That's not full-blooded competitive nature. That is not. Can't make it anything different, ladies and gentlemen. You can't. Now, moving on from that ish, let me keep on moving. Let me keep on moving. Now, like I said yesterday, pound for pound talk, base it off of what the hell it really supposed to be. I bet you half of them fighters you got on your pound for pound list ain't gonna be there if you base it off of what it really supposed to be based off. What year? That's another thing. That's another thing. They got a whole bunch of cap, pickle pulling, and donut glazing the pound for pound. Sugar Ray Robinson is still to this day, decades after he done left this planet, is still the legit pound for pound. With losses, and that never got taken away from him. Think about that. Did you hear what I said? Mr. Sugar Ray Robinson is still Mr. Pound for Pound decades later after he was gone, because that torch was never taken away from him. So with that being said, there's only true 1 pound for pound. So you can keep going on back and forth with the debates and the Bob the Builder ass fucking pound for pound list that's based off of fucking accolades and all that bullshit. It means nothing. And it's a waste of damn time. Until you base pound for pound off of what the fuck is supposed to be based off, not nothing else, it's shitty. Tired of playing games with y'all. Y'all play that game by yourself. Y'all play that game by yourself. I ain't playing around. I'm gonna be pulling the layers back. Tread lightly out here. Tread lightly out here, you pickle pullers. Tread lightly out here, some of you content creators. I'm on one. I'm pulling the layers all the way back, so I guess you little hoes and be saying ouch, ugh, all day long. Get it right. Keep it tight. Get it right. And it'll be a nice night. A conversation. Being honest with yourself. Being honest about these athletes. Listen, man. I am the Masters of Ceremony. Yoda Wise Crush. The making freaking legend. Game time over, boys and girls. Tighten up. Really do the sport what it needs. We keep on doing the itch that we pushing the hell out. We ain't no better than the motherfuckers who should be pushing this shit out, and I'm out.